headed out from Oklahoma on the 2nd of October, heading towards the southwest of the United States. To be honest, there's really not a lot to see in this area of the country, but we did come across this great rest stop, visitor center, just outside of Amarillo.
Hi, Dave.
Palo Duro Canyon, which is out here, is the second largest canyon in the United States, second only to the Grand Canyon. 1,000 feet deep, 400 miles long. Be another open spot up here soon. No hill in front of you.
Just outside of Albuquerque, we did run into this pretty large thunderstorm. It was really the only weather we came across. My daughter told me about this Russell's Travel Center. It's a great little gas station, shop, store, and they had a nice little museum inside. More of the same scenery through New Mexico and Arizona. Not much to see, really. It's pretty much just like this for hundreds of miles. We did spend the night at a hotel just outside of Albuquerque. Had breakfast, got up and hit the road again. Then we headed down to Tucson, or the area around Tucson, where my brother's former partner Ron and his wife Carrie lived. They had a beautiful home. Ron did all the landscaping. They live right on the golf course. The weather couldn't have been better. He built all of this himself. Even has a pizza oven. It's very nice. Ron and I both play guitar, and Dave sings, so that night we jammed a little bit out here on the patio. It was very nice. Say hi, Dave.
Go ahead and get out there.
Here, buddy. Here, buddy.
Gotcha.
The following day, they took me out to this Titan nuclear missile silo. It's underground, and it was very, very interesting. We've seen these in the movies, but I've never been in one. This is the control center. I even got to turn the key to launch the missile.
Silo soft. The silo door is open. We should also have guidance go. We're communicating with the missile for the very last time. It knows where it is and where it's going. It's going to take just a few more seconds for all our systems to finish calibrating before hopefully we get something that sounds like this. Followed by liftoff. There we go. We've just launched our missile. And I gotta ask, does it feel like we just launched a missile?
This is the file cabinet that holds all the secret codes. This is me at the control panel, just a little bit freaked out. This is looking in the silo at the Titan missile. This thing is huge. Of course, this is decommissioned, so there's no nuclear device. But it was still pretty awesome.
See you in the picture, buddy.
Well, kids, we're having pizza tonight. Check this out.
So once that stack is all nice and hot, and you just move it all to the side, it's 800 degrees centigrade or Fahrenheit. Sweep that all off of there, and then I have a thermometer, and I'll check the floor temperature. Hot. Sometimes the air's too hot and it just cooks. I mean, you won't believe it. It's gonna cook in less than 3 minutes. And it's gonna be bubbling like crazy. Wow.
It's just gorgeous out here. Can't really see the sunset too well, but it's a beautiful sunset.
And I'm gonna go get another pizza peel, and it's for turning it.
Yeah. A different kind?
It's a little smaller. It's just easier to get in there and manipulate.
Everywhere we went, we saw these windmills. Everywhere.
See?
After a few days, we went on to California.
Marley.
On Saturday, I had a little class reunion
Anybody in
picnic.
here I've missed.
Saw a few of my fellow classmates from high school. Had a good time. Dave also had a gathering just a couple miles from where mine was, from his class. We had a good time. The following day, Sunday, I tested positive for COVID and was down for about 3 days. I didn't leave the bedroom. We headed out on Wednesday, heading out to Boulder City, where another one of Dave's former partners lived, and we had lunch with them. This was a rest stop out in the desert. I thought it was nice. Then we hit Hoover Dam. This is a statue of the high scalers. Those are the guys that went along the sides of the canyon and chipped off all the loose rock. This is a tribute to a dog that lived at the dam and died, and they made a little memorial for him. These are some huge statues that they're redoing the bases on. It was a tribute to the workers of the dam and those that had died during the construction. This is a fabulous bridge that we actually crossed. This is the road leading from Hoover Dam. Down to the Lake Mead area. It's a very high and windy road. This is Lake Mead in the distance there. And this is a little cafe that we ate breakfast in. Food wasn't that great, but it had a lot of ambience. Then we made it to the Grand Canyon. That's my truck in the distance. They're coming around to pick me up. I was hanging around the hotel.
Check this out. That's a big hole.
This is me outside of the famous El Tovar Hotel there at Grand Canyon. It's a beautiful old place. It looks exactly as it did 100 years ago. Here's some more snapshots of the canyon. Please note, on certain parts of this video, audio has been removed for possible copyright violation. Then we made it to the Cornute's house down in Sedona.
Can you believe this place? Can you imagine living in a place like this with a view like this? Just unbelievable.
Help yourself to you guys with grapes there. I said, oh my gosh, I need to use those up. So I said,
This is Bob and Terry Cornuke, our host for the next few days. This was a house they found built into the side of this mountain. Dave said it looked like a James Bond villain house. Amazing. This is some of the road going through the canyon. Then we went on a little day trip, a little hike. The scenery is just indescribable.
This is all Oak Creek Canyon River, right? So, but this is our water source. So, like Phoenix and Tucson, they got water problems. We got more water than we know what to do with here. In Sedona. Yeah. And Sedona's landlocked by national forest.
So that night we put on our cowboy hats and headed out to the rodeo. Please notice that in certain parts of this video, the audio has been removed for possible copyright infringements.
Number 2 looking good. Cam Birdie, let's help her right here. That time going to be 1982.
After the rodeo, we went to a local bar. All the cowboys were hanging out there, a lot of them from the rodeo. They had a live band. It was a lot of fun. In this area, a lot of the local artists displayed their wares. welded objects, steel, windmills, sculptures. Very interesting. Nice work. After all that, we finally headed back, started on back home. Just outside of Gallup, New Mexico, we ran into the El Rancho Hotel. This was the big hangout for all the Hollywood stars, and they've got memorabilia from John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart, all the movies they made, all the westerns they made down here in the Southwest. Then we hit Winslow. Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, we hit that spot, took a couple tourist photographs. It was fun. Then we ate breakfast. Well, that's about the end of my story. I did get a crack in my windshield just outside Amarillo. The only damage to my truck. But I'll get that repaired. We had a blast and made lots of memories. I hope you enjoyed this little video tour. We'll see you later down the road.